We have received a large number of complaints about a sequence you may remember from last week's programme where a hedgehog was seen to be crushed under the wheels of a lorry. The BBC would like to apologise to hedgehog lovers everywhere for any distress caused by this sequence, but would like to point out that the hedgehog used was in fact a stuffed hedgehog, and we feel that we probably exhibited less cruelty to hedgehogs per se than whoever it is who goes around stuffing them. If you know who these people are, then please write to us at this address. We want to know who stuffs hedgehogs. Not the 9 o'clock news, BBC Television Centre, Wood Lane, London, West 12.
Again.
America. And following last week's presidential debate, Republican candidate Ronald Reagan has been accused of using plastic surgery to try and win the Jewish vote.
And at Tehran Airport, US officials are becoming increasingly confused by the number of people claiming to be hostages.
Good evening, and it's nice to be with you again, isn't it, Ronnie?
Yes, it is, Ronnie. Isn't it, Ronnie? And in fact, the programme tonight we'll be doing a sketch about an accident in a ball bearing factory. I play a man who loses his bearings.
And I play a man who gets horribly castrated.
But first, the news. A man who sat on the front row of a West End strip club from 2 in the afternoon until just before it closed said tonight...
I see my time is running out here. I'll have to get this down very fast.
And now the news. Donkeys and singer Tom Jones was admitted to hospital today for a well-earned vasectomy.
And singer Mick Jagger was admitted to hospital today for 2 well-earned vasectomies.
And I have a task force now that has been working on where those cuts could be made.
Finally, here is the weather. It'll be cool in Goole, dry in Rye, topping in Wapping, but if you live in Lissingdown, it'll be absolutely pissing down.
There you are. That is just the kind of bad language and, above all, endless references to parts of the body that are becoming, by their ceaseless repetition, knob in the media. Just part and parcel and pubes of everyday conversation. And that is why I insist that we must massage the bad language out of television. Rump.
So what you're saying is that without our knowing it, our tickle-my-nuts language is becoming...
Inner thigh, yes.
Dr. Bison, if I may turn over, I like it better that way to you.
Well, I'm sorry. I just can't see what proof the Reverend Bartholomew has for this strange breast-fondling theory.
Well, you just have to listen. You just have to listen, Dr. Stifled Moan Weissen. Did you realise that in the middle of that sentence, for instance, you said breast-fondling large nipple?
I did not!
Yes, yank on it, you did. That's my whole big thing point. People are swearing and uttering obscenities, take me, without even knowing it.
Oh, huge melons. You are, I'm afraid, afraid imagining this pantyhose reverend. Which is hardly surprising, coming as it does from a soft underbelly just above the private equipment minister of the church.
I beg your pardon, Wang. Now, let's be balls pizzle frank about this.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. That's all the lipstick around the nipple we have time for.
Wang, wang, wang.
Great, huge, wobbly, dangly
Oh,
one.
Christ.
Just a moment.
The Iraqi team seem to be taking a short break to discuss tactics, and yes, they're going to play the Joker!
Sir John Gielgud has been defending his appearance in the film Caligula and claims there was no mention whatever of sex and brutality when he read the original paycheck.
And at a funeral in the Midlands, a former Public Works Committee chairman was buried in accordance with his last wishes.
Will you be smoking, sir?
No, I won't. No.
Eating strong peppermints?
No, I won't.
Biting your nails, sucking your teeth, or picking your nose?
No, I won't be doing any of those.
Shuffling your feet, breaking wind, or revealing your sexual organs?
No.
Very well, sir. It'll be the right-hand side.
Thanks very much, thank you.
Come on, come on.
Come on. Come.
You want to see me, sir?
Ah, Constable Savage. Come in, shut the door.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Savage. I want to talk to you about some charges that you've been bringing lately. I think that perhaps you're being a little overzealous.
Which charge did you mean, then, sir?
Well, for instance, this one. Loitering with intent to use a pedestrian crossing. Savage, maybe you're not aware of this, but it is not illegal to use a pedestrian crossing. Neither is smelling of foreign food an offence.
You sure, sir?
Also, there is no law against urinating in a public convenience or coughing without due care and attention.
If you say so, sir.
Yes, I do say so, Savage. Didn't they teach you anything at training school?
Oh, sorry, sir.
Some of the... Some of these cases are just plain stupid. Looking at me in a funny way. Is this some kind of joke, Savage?
No, sir.
And we have some more here. Walking on the cracks in the pavement. Walking in a loud shirt in a built-up area during the hours of darkness. And walking around with an offensive wife. In short, Savage, in the space of 1 month, you have brought 117 ridiculous, trumped-up and ludicrous charges.
Yes, sir.
Against the same man.
Yes, sir.
A Mr. Winston Kodogo of 55 Mercer Road.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, Savage.
Yes, sir.
Savage, why do you keep arresting this man?
He's a villain, sir.
A villain.
And a jailbird, sir.
I know he's a jailbird, Savage. He's down in the cells now. We're holding him on a charge of possession of curly black hair and thick lips.
Well, there you are, sir.
You arrested him, Savage.
Thank you, sir.
Savage, would I be correct in assuming that Mr. Kadogo is a coloured gentleman?
Well, I can't say I've ever noticed, sir.
Stand up, Savage. Savage, you're a bigot. It's officers like you that give the police a bad name. The press love to jump on incidents like this, and the reputation of the force can be permanently tarnished. Your time on duty is dominated by racial hatred and petty personal vendettas. Do you get some kind of perverted gratification from going around stirring up trouble?
Yes, sir.
There's no room for men like you in my force, Savage. I'm transferring you to the SPG.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now get out!
Sorry, sir.
Oh, and mind it!
Sorry, sir, it's your hedgehog, sir.
Yes, Savage, it is.
We'll take more care of you.
J'accuse bath salts.
Many of you must have wondered how the magazine Which conducts its tests. Now, for the first time, the Consumers Association has allowed television cameras to observe a range of laxatives being tested by the researchers. In the traps, from the right, all bran, syrup of figs, prune tea, paraffin, and in trap 6, the enema. Now the researchers settle down to the task of assessing the merits of the products. But the final judgment is left to a single independent test.
The editor of the Daily Star has apologized to Her Majesty the Queen for the way she was jostled at the airport by some of his reporters. At a press conference today, Mr. Cyril Smith demonstrated a new skill he has developed during the summer recess. He can now pick his nose from the inside. A cornflake manufacturer has defended his product against charges of poor nutritional value. Cornflakes are full of goodness, he says, particularly when sprinkled on food.
The Mini Metro. A triumph for British Leyland, a triumph for British engineering. We're fortunate to have one of these fantastic cars here in the studio with us. This is a Mini Metro. In fact, this is the last Mini Metro ever made. But the two-door hatchback has always had an inherent design defect. Having accommodated the nuclear family here within the car, the question arises, where do you put Granny? Frank Thompson, you're head of British Leyland Special Projects Division. How do you do?
Hello.
Now, how big a problem is this?
Well, whatever you call her, grandmother, granny, nanny, the deaf old bat in the attic.
she's been the bane of the British motoring industry for the last 20 years.
But do you feel you've cracked the granny dilemma?
Well, I think we have, actually. If we could have a granny here, I think I could show you what we
that could
mean.
be arranged. Could we have the grannies, please?
So what we need to do, as soon as we've got them over, is choose one at random.
Right.
And perhaps we could have this one here, could we? This one here? Yes, can we have you, dear? Yes. Can we have you, dear? Yes, come on. There we are. And now my assistant's ready to fit her into the car over here. This will take a couple of minutes, obviously, so we'll let them get on with it.
While we're doing that, perhaps we could talk about the accommodation of grannies in the international sense.
Yes. Well, grannies in the international sense, I mean,
presumably the continental granny is basically metric.
Oh, well, yes. Well, I mean, we're still working with the standard imperial granny, obviously. But every country has its own problems. I mean, I'm thinking of the Italian granny, which can be huge. I mean, the Italian granny can be enormous. 50 or 60 kilos
really?
is not...
I imagine the Japanese granny.
Well, of course, the Japanese have got a flying start. I mean, they've managed to get their grannies down very small indeed. But I can hardly imagine that the Japanese family, the British family, is going to want a midget Japanese granny in the back of their car.
Right, let's see how we're getting on here.
Well, there we are. We managed to get one in here pretty well, just about, without any difficulty at all. And obviously, we've got the second one in there.
The second?
Yes, well, we're obviously very much aware of the two granny families.
What about Granny's friends?
Well, Granny's friends. Granny's got dozens of friends who are constantly coming round for tea and Nicholas Parsons. And there's no problem about that. We fit one of them up here on the roof rack. We can sling another one across the bonnet here. Great. So that's fine. That's lovely. That's lovely. All right. Can we sling this one across the bonnet? And perhaps we can have the spare up here. Great. If we have the spare up here, you see, we've got plenty of room here at the back for the spare. There we are now. You see, isn't that great? So,
well, Frank, what a car.
Got them in a bag?
Oh, yes. When you're hot and thirsty, there's nothing better than the idea of a long, cool pint. And that's when you'll hear the call of Barbarian non-alcoholic lager. It's clear, cool, flavorless, but above all, refreshing. Paint after paint after paint. That's Barbarian. But mind, don't confuse it with beer.
Hi, look, I'm sorry to interrupt at this point. I just wanted to explain what's going to happen next. So you had this idea for a zany joke. What we thought we'd do, we get a Welsh male voice choir, and we get them to sing, "Sir Keith, you are mad, and we hate you." have been very funny, because they'd all be Welshmen, you see, from Wales, where the unemployment's very bad. And, I mean, you can imagine. I mean, you can imagine what it would have been like. I mean, sort of loads of them standing there singing in unison. Marvellous, marvellous. Well, unfortunately, the Equity, the Actors' Union, have told us, quite rightly, that, of course, you can't actually have a male voice choir to play a male voice choir, obviously. Obviously not. You obviously have to have Equity members. And so that's what we've got. And here we have the Equity Male Voice Choir. Great. Now, the choir that we were going to have would have been 50 strong, and we are 5 strong. But it's all a question of expense, you see, because the amount of money you pay for 50 Welsh singers will only pay for 5 Equity members. Well, obviously. I mean, these Equity members here are multi-talented, with many talents, whereas a Welsh male voice choir can only sing like a Welsh male voice choir and look like a Welsh male voice choir. Well, actually, like this one here, who are, in fact, a Welsh male voice choir. And they've come along to watch and to do a little bit of judging. OK, so, well, here goes then. Sir Keith, you are mad. Oh, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering, none of these people are, in fact, Welsh, nor are they wholly male. But my goodness, they can really sing. So, let's go. Sir Keith, you are mad.
I was into yin and yang and hatha yoga, ginseng and caraway seeds and being a non-smoker. My cauliflower quiches were better than the bought ones, and I wore thicker than 2 short ones. People bought my latest hits, because they like my latex tits, and they were trying hard to get inside my leotard. Went to my hairdresser to have a hairdo. He asked if I knew à la recherche de ton perdu. That's how I was introduced to Colette Cocteau and Marcel Proust. Now whole food cookery is just a sideline. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I went to Cairo and I read the Gnostic
Apocryphon of John in the original
Bodega, Korsakoff psychosis theories and the Fibonacci theories. Studied acupuncture and the Bible. Fire bubble opened the windows in my mind. It's not your mind, it's your body they're into, my business manager said. He said that I need an intellect like I need a hole in the hole in the hole in the head. Though I'm an honorary member of Mensa now, I'm going to try and keep up the pretense somehow. Could you buy my latest hits because you like my latex tits? And you're trying hard to get inside my leotard, leotard, leotard. England, my leotard.
Big swing, the big swing. A bigger splash. A bigger splash.
No.
Loony.
Feet.
Loony. Loony?
Feet. Daft. You are mad, Sir Keith.
No.
Mad.
Bows and arrows, William Tell. No. Two cornets, a 99, and a choc ice, please.